All right, joining us now, he's on the set in the spin room himself. Did you have fun?
I had a good time. I think it was our best debate ever. I thought it was really good. We had 3 against 1, but I anticipated.
Let's talk about that. 3 against 1, and all of her radical positions they leave on the table.
Yeah. No, we had a lot of negative kind of stuff. Look, I saw on your show last night, they had 100% positive coverage on ABC. And I had 94% negative coverage.
93% negative.
I exaggerated.
You got an extra percent non-negative. As you were with...
It was 3-1. It was a rigged deal, as I assumed it would be, because when you looked at the fact that they were correcting everything and not correcting with her, and we knew it when it was 100% good coverage for her over the last month or last year. I looked at it, and only bad coverage of me, no matter what. The press is so dishonest in this country, it's amazing. Now, I didn't mind because, frankly, I was pretty sure that's what they would do. CNN was much more honorable. The debate we had with Biden was a much more honorably run debate, but this was incredible. I mean, everything, so many things I said were debunked, totally debunked, like Charlottesville. I have a list of 7 different things, and she could say anything she wanted, everything. Every time I spoke and my stuff was right, they'd correct you.
But let's start with the big news story of the day, and that, of course, was the US presidential debate. Kamala Harris said Donald Trump was a liar. Donald Trump said Kamala Harris was incompetent and weak. And, of course, the ABC moderators, well, they repeatedly fact-checked Donald Trump while ignoring constant mistruths from Kamala Harris.
President Trump, as you know, the FBI says overall violent crime is actually coming down in this country. But you have said, quote, you lost by a whisker, that you, quote, didn't quite make it, that you came up a little bit short. You did bring up something. You said she went to negotiate with Vladimir Putin. Vice President Harris, have you ever met Vladimir Putin?
Now, when Donald Trump said that illegal immigrants were eating people's cats and getting ducks from the local park in Ohio, the Democratic staffers, by which I mean the ABC moderators, they jumped in real quick.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us there have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community.
Well, I've seen people on television.
Let me just say here, this is the
people on television say my dog was taken and used for food.
And Trump, of course, was quite right. No matter what the city manager is saying, there were regular reports in the media of exactly what Trump had alluded to, including this Springfield resident who told local authorities what he'd seen with his own eyes.
They're in the park grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them and eating them. Like, y'all get the Highway State Patrol down here every week, and then y'all get like a task force for the Highway State Patrol.
Another local resident called 911, reporting that geese were being taken to eat. And, of course, this was reposted on Trump's socials with a wonderful graphic.
I'm riding on the trail going to my orientation for my job today, and I see a group of Haitian people. There was about 4 of them. They all had geese in their hand. They got away. I couldn't make out the first 3 of the license plate, but I got the numbers.
What direction did they go?
They went up towards the middle of downtown.
And we'll give you one more example. Here's police body cam footage. They are arresting a woman who allegedly ate a cat. I should point out this woman is apparently not an immigrant.
What did you do? Why'd you kill the cat? Smile for me. Smile with your teeth. Go like this. Did you eat that cat? Did you eat it? No, why'd you kill it? Did you guys see all this?
No, we pulled up and she was just laying there with me.
Did you see her eating it?
Eating it.
She was eating it?
Yeah, she was.
So here we are after one of the most consequential debates in history, Liz, talking about whether or not immigrants are eating cats. Although the bigger point, of course, was that they fact-checked him real quick. But Trump was right. There were reports in the media, as we've shown, and we've only shown a few.
Yes, and quite a few of the fact checks, which, by the way, were only ever levelled at Trump. Kamala wasn't fact-checked once, despite the fact that she repeated hoaxes that have been debunked several times, pumped out propaganda with the regularity of some kind of robot, and would repeat lies even after Trump, in the debate, had completely denied, say, the Project 25 thing, which he's disavowed several times before the debate. She kept bringing it up even after he said, excuse me, I have nothing to do with it. I've never endorsed it. That's not a thing on the Trump train. Watching this today, a lot of people were very excited and quite enamored by the fact that Kamala did so well. I would argue she didn't do so well. It's just that your expectations were so low, you were legitimately blown away. But we can stop calling this a debate and just call it an infomercial, because that's what it is. Everyone was like, oh, Kamala was actually so confident. It's easy to be confident when the person in charge of the ABC is a very good personal friend of yours. And it was very clear that this debate was 3 against 1 when you include these moderators, which did a horrendous job at hiding any bias. I don't even think they were trying. Certainly that was very, very obvious. And, I would have been confident if I was Kamala too, knowing that the woman who set me up with my now husband, that's how good a friend, her name is Dana Walden, is at the ABC. I would have been very confident too, knowing I was in very safe hands.
I hope they do another debate. And I hope this time when President Trump prepares for it, when he's doing his prep, if he does prep, he's got 2 people acting as moderators attacking him, and he's got somebody standing in the opposite, debate, ready to debate him, attacking him. And he knows he's going to have to debate 3 people at once. God bless that man for fighting for us every day.